Hi, my name is Naiyah Thompson. I go to BU. I play on the women's basketball team, and my major is health science, and my minor is deaf studies. It's a misconception, and they still go through it now, that people think that sign language isn't like a real language because it's not spoken language, but it is a real language, and that is like part of why deaf people feel like there's nothing wrong with them, because yeah, they can't hear, but that it only affects their ability to communicate, and they have a language, so there's nothing to fix.
Naiyah Thompson's older sister was born deaf. She grew up with a cochlear implant, which is a surgically implanted electric device that provides a sense of sound to someone who is deaf. The two of them made it their mission to learn sign language together.
We've talked about like learning sign language like as I was growing up, but never really like went to classes or like really got into it. And then when I went off to college, me and her decided that we would both learn sign language together. So I started taking sign language classes here, and she started taking them at home.
Deeply interested in American Sign Language and the deaf culture, Naiyah decided to pursue a deaf studies minor.
Learning about what they had to go through, like oralism, before people accepted sign language as like an actual language. They would force deaf kids to go to schools where you're trying to teach them how to speak, which is incredibly difficult because you're trying to teach them sounds they can't hear. And just learning about like all the struggles they went through and how far the community has come, and like how much farther they need to go just to get basic education in a way that they can comprehend it. It's been really interesting.
Naiyah, along with a few of her teammates, decided to combine two of her interests by creating the Women's Basketball American Sign Language Night by collaborating with the School of Education's programs in deaf studies. This is now the second consecutive year the team has hosted the event to bring awareness around disabilities and celebrate diversity and inclusion of the university.
Our teacher Bruce, he loves basketball, like used to play, so we would always talk about it with him in class. When you're taking ASL, you have to go to a deaf event every semester, and then realize like that'd be so cool if you guys could just like come to like a game and that we can make that like a deaf event. There were so many people, and like you don't realize how big the deaf studies program is. So it was like all the ASL classes, it was ASL classes from other schools, it was people from the deaf community, so we had a lot of them come out. It was really, really fun.
Naiyah Thompson is a really tremendous athlete. She's a great student. I think she brings a contagious personality. She's very smart, and I know that her teammates have a lot of respect for her, so whatever she's probably into, her teammates are going to gravitate towards too. And you know, I think they see her excitement around it. It's personal to her. So I think they buy into that, and it's something for them to kind of rally behind and lifting her up too.
In the future, Naiyah is in pursuit of continuing to make a difference in the deaf community in an extraordinary way.
I'm pre-med also, so I'm trying to be a doctor, and I've been leaning more towards like family medicine recently. And because like I know ASL and I know more about the deaf community, I think it would be really good, really interesting to work in an area that serves the deaf community, because like having a physician that you can communicate with without having an interpreter or trying to figure out some way to tell them what's wrong with you, I feel like would be really, really good for them.